All right, folks, picture this. You've got a corrupt head of state, let's call him Boss, who's so obsessed with flexing his power that he's about to buy a luxury villa in London. And not just any villa, oh no. He plans to pay for it with this year's tea export earnings. Why? Because the First Lady needs a birthday present, obviously. Forget the national budget, forget the people, it's villa time.
We take it to the next level.
Now, this guy Boss isn't flying solo in this corrupt adventure. No, he's got his right-hand man, Sibor, who's basically his yes-man deluxe. And then we have Nasirumbi, a schoolteacher by day, social activist by night, who leads a group of fed-up women creatively named Mother's Front. They're out to save a forest called Simbi from Boss's grand plan to bulldoze it and build a fancy resort. Because who doesn't need a tropical getaway, right?
Okay, it's been a hard month for everyone.
But Nasirumbi's not playing around.
I'm not playing these games!
Oh no! The Mother's Front threatens to stage a nude protest. Yup, they're ready to strip down and parade through the streets, all in the name of saving the environment. Of course, the government responds in classic dictator fashion. They accuse the mothers of being foreign agents. Because naturally, anyone against luxury resorts must be an international spy, right? As if things weren't already spicy enough, Boss gets even more bizarre. He tries to assault Nasirumbi. Yes, you heard that right. The guy who's running a country can't take a break from corruption long enough to keep his hands to himself. But our girl Nasirumbi fights back. She's not just tough, she's legendary tough. And in typical sleazebag fashion, Boss says, I love tough women. They bring out the best in me.
I am disgusted.
But here's the kicker. While Nasirumbi's fighting for justice, she's not doing it for fame or political office. Nope. She's doing it because she believes the real power lies with the people. You know, those ordinary folks who keep getting overlooked while Boss builds villas and resorts. And boy, does she give the political elites a run for their money. Speaking of money, Boss's government doesn't just stop with environmental destruction. Oh no, they clamp down on the media too. Enter Indondo, the editor of the Voice of the People newspaper. Now this guy has a spine of steel. When Boss tries to blackmail him with some compromising photos of Indondo in an, let's just say, less than flattering situation, Indondo stands his ground. No amount of scandalous photos is going to shut him up. Iconic. But Boss, being the paranoid dictator he is, believes someone inside his own government is leaking these juicy details to the press. So naturally, Sibor is sent out to, handle the situation. Because when in doubt, just assassinate someone, right? Classic dictatorship 101.
Deal with it.
Then comes the moment we've all been waiting for, the National Stadium Showdown. Boss is about to receive an international award from the World Bank, an award for exemplary leadership, no less. I mean, who wouldn't want a shiny shield to prove they're the best at, being corrupt? But wait, things take a dark and hilarious twist. Indondo and Nasirumbi pull off the ultimate trick. Just as Boss is on his knees, ready to accept his award, the lights go out. And when they come back on, he's kneeling, holding the corpse of a child. The child, we learn, symbolizes all the lives lost due to Boss's negligence, like kids dying in hospitals without medicine. Yeah, not quite the happy ending Boss was hoping for, huh? Nasirumbi then delivers the final blow. You killed that child and many others. Boom! And just like that, Nasirumbi leads the charge to overthrow the corrupt oligarchy, sending Boss and his cronies packing. But here's the kicker. Before the curtain drops, she turns to the audience and asks, why did you let this happen for so long?
What was the reason? What was the reason?
And that, my friends, is the plot of Okiya Omtata's Voice of the People, a scathing satirical take on corruption, dictatorship, and the power of activism. Omtata doesn't just tell a story, he drops some serious truth bombs, showing us that the fight for justice is often led by ordinary people like Nasirumbi and Indondo, who stand up against a corrupt system. Okiya Omtata, the playwright and human rights activist, wrote this in 2007, but the themes hit home even today. Omtata himself is a real-life Nasirumbi, constantly fighting against corruption and bad governance in Kenya. And the character of Nasirumbi was inspired by none other than the legendary Professor Wangari Maathai, who famously fought against environmental destruction and championed democracy. Now, why should you read this play? Well, if you love political drama with a dash of humor, a sprinkle of activism, and a whole lot of stick-it-to-the-man energy, then this one's for you. Plus, Omtata does a fantastic job of showing us that real change doesn't come from political messiahs, but from ordinary people standing up for what's right. So if you're into plays that make you laugh, think, and question the world around you, grab a copy of Voice of the People. And remember, sometimes the revolution starts with a newspaper, a protest, and maybe, just maybe, a well-timed blackout. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell me, would you join the Mother's Front? Because I'm this close to making my own protest sign.